Hi guys. Oh, so I'm sorry. I can't. I've been trying to find my microphone. I don't know where it is. Sorry, it's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Um, I was just like putting my makeup on or whatever. 1 second. Okay. So guys, oh my god. So anyway, so I don't know. I was like kind of like all these different things going on, and also so if you're not, okay. So this is the guys. Okay. So okay. So let's get started. Okay, like I said, I almost didn't do it. I almost didn't do the thing today because I was like, it was taking forever. So many pieces of news. And since I think it was also like I was processing yesterday that I ended up doing two. It wasn't really like we were reading, but I was like, oh, I did it yesterday. Long story. But the news cycle continues, so we want to look at that, okay? And so I'm not gonna talk much about yesterday. It was like I had hugs from I can't even look at the video, guys, because I got hugs from Ada James. She's like, call me Tish. Don't call me Ada James, call me Tish. I was like, oh. So I was like, oh my god, it was very intense, to be honest, okay? I know, I work hard sometimes. I know, but it's like, guys, I was like, I know, I don't know. I thought it's just one of those things. Okay, so I'm gonna try, like I said, I'm gonna try to cover today. I was like, oh, I don't know. I'm gonna try to work to do today some questions because guys, if I don't do, you know how it is. If you don't cover this, you don't know what's going on, and then tomorrow there's gonna be more, and then you know what I mean, like, and then okay, so I have to learn. I have to learn that even if it can't be the whole thing, the whole like the whole day, the whole time, then normally I do it. Okay, still, okay, I should do some. Okay. So anyway, guys, so yeah, so I like I said, it's just because it's overwhelming, okay, and it's crazy because I have to finish all these things. My sister's coming, and like I'm kind of a mess. It's like all this stuff is intense at once, okay, and so Christmas is coming, and so for the first time, guys. By the way, I'm gonna take a break or starting the 19th until like the first. Isn't that crazy? Maybe I'll still may come, during the break if there's still things. So okay, so guys, okay, my God, there, like I said, there's so many informations. I don't know. Like, how do we even start? Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna start. Okay, this is where I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start with the information. Because I think this is very important. It's gonna play a big role in whatever comes next. Okay. Um. So So what's happening is that guys, unfortunately I'll not be able to follow the text so much. Okay, because there's so many stories here. Okay. Okay. So anyway, so as I was saying, I just wanted to say here that the most important, maybe one of the most significant pieces of news today is the story about Trump's attorneys and the Supreme Court. Okay, because I thought this was really significant. So as you know, there's this whole story of the Supreme Court taking on um, Trump's taxes, right? No, don't look at the taxes of him. No, no, don't look. Don't look. Don't look. Don't look. Okay, okay, don't look. No look. No look. What a joke. So then, you know what? Why I wanted to talk about it, guys? Because so they're not just asking. So as it turns out, what? They're not just asking for Trump's tax returns to not be looked at, but also they added the name of 6 companies, six corporations. Okay, so I wrote on Twitter. I wrote to someone. I said, "Oh, this is great because you know what it is. I bet, guys. I bet that let's say at least 2 of these companies, 2 or 3 of them, are shell companies. In other words, the businesses don't exist. You know what I mean? Because you may or may not know that if you have, for example, I know for LLCs, right? Let's say you start a company, you create an LLC. Once you have an LLC and you have a functioning company, you can create shell companies on top of it. You can go open another company registered with a similar name, but that has nothing to do with the original company for very, very different purposes. You see what I'm saying? So this is how a lot of financial, money laundering happens. Okay, it's because you can hide financial transactions by creating this like layered fake companies. Okay, so it's the way to think about it is a little bit, if you're familiar with Photoshop, but in Photoshop you have different layers, and you have some visible layers and others not visible. So similarly, the things you see are not everything that's in there. Okay, so this is why I think this is like a horrible loophole that it enables the money laundering. So the reason why I think he doesn't want, because guys, imagine, I'm sure, I'm 100% sure, I am sure that at least a couple of these companies are all about transactions that have nothing to do with the business. Because the thing is, like, the idea is that you have to have a business, and then I'll give you an example. Okay, this is like a kind of a big picture example. During the financial crisis, I worked for a company. Well, I guess I could say I worked for Citi Smith Barney. Okay, which was when Citigroup. So it was like the brokerage firm connected to Citi at the time. And then during the financial crisis, it was sold to Morgan Stanley. And during the sale, we were hired into Morgan Stanley. However, Morgan Stanley created a different company so that we would have worse benefits than people who are known to be working at Morgan Stanley, like the big, investment bank part of Morgan Stanley. So that's how these kinds of things work. Okay, so if you look at it, the names are very similar, but it's not really. It's just a shell company connected to the bigger company. They can have different rules, different benefits, and different things. Okay, so it's kind of like a corporate M&A. Well, Trump doesn't even, and the other thing, Trump is not an M&A person. He's not that. Guys, how many employees do you think Trump had? 10. He has a very small business. You know what I mean? Like, big transactions, but it was a small company. So think about it. There's no way he needed 6. No, it's bullshit. Okay, so that's why, of course, it makes perfect sense why he wants to hire. And the nerve of these people to go to the Supreme Court and say this, it's unreal. The nerve, Oh, I have company, so don't look either. No. Oh, interested, Janice-Lee. Oh, interested, tax editor, right? Yeah. Oh yeah. It's unreal. So it's like. And I'll give you an example, guys. My friend, she had a school, and just to give you an example of how easy it is to do this. So my friend had a school in LA with the business partner she didn't like. So the guy tried to sue her out of it. It was a long story. He ended up having to pay for her to leave the business. But she found out when she went to Chase Bank, and then she realized that he had used, they weren't the same. They had the same company, right? So he went to Chase, and then he used the fake name. He went to Chase and said, he created a shell company with the state of California, similar, connected to the main one. And then he went to Chase Bank and created a second one. It's very easy to do. It's not, you don't have to be like a huge millionaire, guys. This is why. You know what I mean? It's like, it's a very, shady people love. I love it. I have eating and shell companies. Shell companies like, Crook 101. Oh my God. So, oh my God. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's not as if, think about it. What were their offices? They were like in Trump Tower, right? So it's like, I don't know. It's really like, let's not even get, you know what I mean? It's like crook on a wall. Yeah, shell companies, crook. I want to be crook, so let's learn about shell companies, how we do it together. So and I think real estate is perfect for this sort of thing. Why? Because the transactions are big. If you're going to sell a building, sell a building, which I think is what happens, guys. Okay. So I'm talking too much for many hours. Let's ask question already, because guys, think about it. I know this is like, to me, it's so obvious. I doubt that it won't happen the way I think, even before I do the reading, because you know what it is. The moment that the stuff is made public. They do the research on these companies. They realize these companies don't exist. There's no business. Like, it's kind of just a place for you to enter to create an excuse to transfer money to somebody. Oh, interesting, fine, no? Interesting, fake. Oh, how funny, I find. So this is if it's not even about his money. It's like they're gonna find that he transferred this money to these fake companies, and that probably the Russians. Okay, it's not. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh, interesting, fine, very interesting, very interesting, very interesting. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I find interesting. I find very interesting. So this is guys, it's over. It's so over. I love it. I love it because guys, can you imagine the moment? This is why it makes sense that Trump would leave it because the moment the guy realizes, the people could realize that his companies are fake. He's not just a fake person, but everything associated with him is also fake. So it's very, very, very good for us, I think. Okay, okay. So now let's go home. Okay, let's for protection. Huh? Better for the red light. Coming on top of my head. As I breathe in, I feel my lungs. As I breathe out, I create a circle. I create a circle. I step into it. I create a circle. Oh, I feel protected. I create a circle. I feel connected. I ask the information not only from the highest, from the highest sources, that it creates the good and only, the good for everybody, Oh. So, oh my god. Okay. So guys. So now, okay. So tell me about these 6 companies connected to President. Huh? They're very real, no? I find they're real. No. So they're saying 4. So there's 6 companies. 4 of them are fake. Oh, really? 4 cell companies? They're like, yeah. Everybody laughing. Everybody laughing. So, okay. So when this, okay, is they gonna? Are they gonna? Yeah. They're going. So what is this? Okay. What is the Supreme Court gonna say about him putting his companies in the list? Poopy, can I have? You know how they have a list for parties? Like, oh, can I have a plus one? Well, since I have can I have a plus one? Can I have a plus 6? Well, just because I'm very successful. I have many companies. Like, it's like the whole corrupt. You know what I mean? It's like this is not meant to be for people who. You know what I'm saying? And other attorneys were saying that because I am attorney. No, I'm not. They were saying that this, if the Supreme Court accepted the argument, they would annul the emoluments clause because you know what I mean. Basically, it shows that he still has these businesses. He has not recused himself. Whatever, got rid of the business. It's like, oh my god. Okay, so what's going to happen? I feel like bitch. Mm-mm. They are also saying that we can't. This is ridiculous. This is not, the Supreme Court and your position. You're not. This is not a case of corporate law. It's not a case of corporate law. Like he's making corporate law argue. Like there's okay. What about the court? Like, no, because oh my god, yeah, because they're saying no because all of this has already been established that there's no. It's a very simple case. They're trying to make it complicated. Oh my god. Yeah. So okay. So what are they going to do? What are they going to decide now? Guys, 300 pages. I think they try to create all kinds of like, how they're all about bullshit arguments constantly. Oh, how I have no bullshit argument. Let me speak. I have bullshit argument. I have it. I have bullshit argument. May I speak? Supreme Court. It's like the guy, is a bullshitter. Like so unreal. Like, oh my God, this people's sick. Okay, I love that. I love that. Okay, so oh no. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Oh no. What? Oh, ow. Oh no, what? Oh, long time. So creating an ending, guys, this is the anchor to me. It feels like what was that? It's been a long something. I forgot the song. Forgot the song. Oh, interesting. Friend. Oh, friend. Oh, yeah, interesting. Fine. What is it? What friend? You have friend? Friend. Doctor. Oh. Oh, interesting. You know what I think it is? Okay, so I should not have done the cards now, should you know what I think this means, guys? This means creating an ending because the opinion. This is a good person. The opinion of the good person. This is the solution, right? So the opinion of the person stays. In other words, you know what I mean? Like I think they say that this is not this is the end. This is the end. You know what I mean? Because the decision that the good person made as a solution stays. It stands. Okay. No. Oh, that's right, man. That's right. Change is coming. That's right. It's been long. Change is gonna come. That's right. Change is gonna come. Okay. So this is it. They're like, oh no, because the good person decided it's gonna stay, bitch. Shut your mouth. So are we gonna see the tax? Oh my god. Okay. Are we gonna see the taxes? Oh my god. Are we gonna see the taxes connected to this stuff? Are we gonna see taxes? Oh, president soon. Oh, conflict. Oh, I wonder what happened. Oh, public. Oh, oh, huh. Oh, this is people gonna be talking shit about him. Ooh, shit gets real. He was hoping for something, but this is interesting, guys, because this is a competition. Public, there's a lot of shit talking, and shit gets real. So, are we gonna talk? Are we gonna see his taxes? Are we gonna see it? Making decision. Okay. Oh, he's sick. Look, he's sick. He's very sick. Oh no. Really? No. He's very healthy. Look at him. Oh, soon. Soon. They're making decisions soon. Interesting. So, what about the shell companies? What are these shell companies? Are we going to find out about the shell companies? Oh, that's right. Shady past. They want to move on from the past? No, it's not. Stay here, bitch. Oh. Oh. Interesting. Oh, treasury. Treasury. I know, a treasury. Deal. That's right. Treasury. Treasury. Corruption. Treasury, deals, and corruption is what we found on the tax returns. Treasury, deals, and corruption is what we found on the tax returns. Severe money losses, huh? Perda de dinero, huh? Okay, this is interesting. Warmth. Okay, so it's still, guys, that's it. It's like he's loyal to those shady people. Okay, the shady business. This is a business partner. Shady business partners. He was the maid for them. I'm maid for them. I am actually clean house for them. Yeah, clean house for Putin. Information. That's why shady information here. That's it. It shows the shady information connected to his business partners and his shady deals that he made. It always comes back, guys. This is the lack of money. During the time that he didn't have money and nobody would lend him money, he went to the Russian mob. Not that he didn't know them before, but okay. And it's telling me, guys, that I see this over and over again that some of the people that have these companies connected to these companies are in the sanctions list. Okay, so I find it interesting. Okay, so is this okay? And Jade made an interesting point here. Okay, it's over when SCOTUS kicks it. Congress, his trip is over. The end. So I want to know: is this going to be over? Is this the end? When the taxes are revealed? White House upside down. What happened? Oh no, bad message? Really? Oh no, behind the scenes. Huh? Bad message. Bad message for the White House behind the scenes. Really? Oh, I wonder what could be. Man, there's a man here. Is it live? Who is it? Who is it? Ooh, clouds. It's hidden, huh? Hidden. Ooh, foreign? No. President, huh? He has no connection to foreign powers. No. Oh, house. House no information. I know information. That's right. The house I have information about the motherfuckers. See, oh, interesting, interesting, find interesting, find it very interesting, find interesting, find very interesting. Oh yeah. Oh, look, Orange Man? No. Oh, oh my God! Look, the people connected, the gamblers, right? He's connected to the party. Mhm. Oh, connection. Mhm. Yeah. Oh, sick. Guys, he's so sick. He's very always sick. He's sick. Okay, Fortune. That's why the sick. He's sick. Fortune. Everything is sick. Oh, the White House goes down. That's it. Now, what's so interesting, guys? Look how somebody was saying in the comment section. She was saying that people. There's reports that he doesn't even go to the Oval Office anymore. He works from bed. Is this true? True. True. It's true. It's true. Yeah, it's very true. So, you know what I'm saying? So tell me more. He has a stroke. What? It's a stroke. What? Really has a stroke? He has a stroke, like, because guys, people were saying also, I said the thing he has a problem in the brain, but I've read others saying that, not psychics, but real like medical people saying that he looks like he's had a stroke already. And think about it, if he has a, one of those like this, okay, he's incapable of right? There was a story like he doesn't. Okay, so I feel, guys, that he is in. I hope I do not want him to pass away. I really cannot have him pass away while he's president. That would be awful. Because his memory of president. No, he cannot pass away. Imagine I have a state funeral for him. No way. No, no, no. So I just think that he goes. Remember how I said when this stuff comes out, he has a mental breakdown of some. He's already kind of out of it, but it exacerbates the thing further. He can't face the world. Okay, I hope he's not. Okay, so okay, is this going to happen before? It's saying yes. It's going to happen before Christmas. It's saying yes. Oh, Putin. Interesting find. No, I find it very interesting. Yeah, no. Oh, connected Putin. Letter. Interesting find letter. Oh, Sherry baby, huh? Oh. Guys, I wonder if tell me more about this information. So tell me, okay, so it's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be before. It's definitely gonna be before. Guys, do you know the day when the house goes on vacation? Do you know the day of the recess? It's soon, right? Relatively soon. I think because I have a sense it's right before it goes. Congress goes to the to the thing. Okay. Wow. And you know what, guys? Remember how I had this was a year ago, more than a year ago, that I had the vision that he would be. Oh, interesting, perfect. I had the vision that he would be alone in the White House. Do you remember this? I still think he stays, and he's not. Like I said before, he's not. He's like becomes a child again. He really his mind kind of in order to protect his his sense of balance, mental balance of illusion. Okay, so he refuses to leave, and he's not going to resign. That's why I think he has to be removed. But still, guys, okay, so what's going to happen to the Republicans? Are they still, you know what I mean? Yeah, interesting. See, because did you know, guys, see that it's the 13th? That's right. And I remember talking to Victoria. I had told her that I believed that the Supreme Court would stay a little bit longer to decide something, right? So it makes sense. I do think they're going to decide by the end of before the end of the year. They're going to make a decision on this stuff. And I think they're going to work. I don't know if they're going to work through Christmas, but something big is going to come out like that. Okay. So anyway, so what happens to the Republicans once this stuff comes out? They're like this. I don't know who. Oh, no, no, I don't know. Are you a Democrat? Are you a traitor, Democrat? So they don't have guys. You know what it is? They wanted to do this school so they could get away with all this shit. And it's not gonna. And I think there's all these indictments. Guys, know who I see? My friend, my close friend, Tish. James, I see her. I see her. She says, Rose, I have everything already in pocket. I have it in pocket. Yeah, I have pocket. So interesting. Yeah. So I think so. I think they're waiting. You know, it's all up in the air, but they're waiting for stuff to drop when the time is right. Time is right now. I think time is right. Eh? Right. So, but he's gonna. Okay. So okay, guys. So now, okay, now I have to move on. Okay, but this was big. Do you mind that I took most of today was this? Okay. Do you mind? Yeah. Okay. It's okay, right? Because I did think this was huge, and it's like, yeah, it's this is the end, and this is guys. Okay, and this is okay. Maybe this is another question. So you know what it is, guys? This is, and I know it's silly to be trying to find the answer here, but I still think I have always seen that he doesn't. It's not the impeachment that ends him; it's something else. So is that it? Is that it? Okay. Is okay. Actually, I'm gonna ask a parallel question here. What is the relationship like? Let's look at the parallel here: the we impeachment and the revelation of the taxes. How does one impact the other, and how does it impact him leaving? Okay, so first here, the impeachment is going down, going down. Oh, guys, you know what it is? It's kind of funny here. The image. Okay, this is the image. Is that it's that the thing with impeachment? You know, everyone's like, there's no evidence. There's no evidence. No. You know, they say in this, so then they like prepare for the little bullshit story, but then it's kind of like, you know, the image it gives me is a person like here in New York, right? Imagine if you go you're riding a bike, and you're, you know, in New York, and you're like, then a lot of bikes come hit you, like you kind of got into this sort of accident. There's all these like bikes kind of hit you, and you're like thrown off track, and you're like, damn it. That's the, but then they like, we can keep going, you know, we can keep going, because that's how they feel about the impeachment. Oh, we can kind of, you know, it's okay, I'm hurt, but I can. And then there's like, they finally figure out they could do it, and then comes a truck, a huge truck, like, cross, you know, basically he got crossed over by a huge truck. And that's it. You know, cartoons when there's a car coming and the person becomes flat. That's it. Like after that, it's like a flat thing. Oh, President who? No, what? It's like a flat disc. That's it. Because you know why it's telling me, guys? It's telling me here that like that the Republicans are not prepared for what's in they have no talking points for what's in the taxes, because it's just extremely damaging. So it gets to a point where even they can't deal with it. You know, they can't, like, okay, that's it, because that's why, because it's extremely damaging and it's obvious, and you know they weren't prepared. They didn't know. My friend calling. Okay, so anyway, so you know what I mean. So that's it. Okay, so that's it. And now, guys, you know, please, no conspiracy theories. Like, he's gonna, everybody who's in the government, he gonna escape with Air Force One. The pilot is not gonna, you know, they don't work for. If he's removed, he can't. You know what I mean? He's, guys, if he tried to leave, he's gonna be a fugitive. The U.S., you know, he's gonna be like Snowden 100 times. You know what I mean? He's not, you know, it's not how it is, because he has a lot of secrets, a lot of national security issues that he's responsible for. If you know, so that's why he can never leave. Law enforcement can't leave him for good or worse. Because think about it, guys. The issue with like the Secret Service protecting the presidents, don't you think that part of it is not just to protect the president, but to prevent the president from like selling, who knows? You know what I mean? Makes a lot of sense, actually. The president in some way agrees to permanent surveillance, right? That's part of it, okay? So because it's like you see, so that's okay now. Okay, so this is huge, you guys. Okay, so this is why it's so the crime connection is obvious, okay? And that they're gonna have to be in, you know what I mean? And I think but the bottom line is, if he didn't think, because have to walk back, guys. Remember how he never wanted the tax returns to be exposed. He doesn't care about rape. He doesn't care about all the horrible things he has done. But the money is the thing that is his Achilles heel. So the moment that is exposed, he doesn't want to be seen in public. Okay. Yeah, so you know what I mean. So this is why, and it's becomes this untenable thing. He doesn't want to be seen in public, and it's all everything is exposed. Okay, now, okay, so guys, okay, let me just go quickly over a lot of the issues here. Okay, yeah, selling U.S. secrets. We don't know. I mean, more. He has more access to things. Okay, we don't know. Okay, so okay, now more things here. Okay, um. Now, this is very important, guys. Okay. The second part here is not, I don't know that he got a lot of information, but the company at the heart of the Rosneft deal is under investigation in the UK. So let's go backwards a little bit here, guys, because the story, one of the big things that was described in the report in the dossier was that the Russians had, there was they had a conversation in the Seychelles, right? And so when they had the conversations in the Seychelles, they went to they said it was something like there was a percentage that they were going to sell a percentage of Rosneft, the Russian oil company or gas company or something like that, to they were going to do that. Okay, so like so anyway, so then the cutter bought, so obviously it would be very difficult to sell it for him to have access to this money without suspicion. So what they did is that cutter bought the company, part of the company. I guess supposed, this is not what they're saying, but it makes sense that cutter, then after the Steele dossier came out, the cutter bought that what would have been the chunk of the company that the dossier described, the same amount of money. They bought it through this company, Glencore, which is being investigated by the UK for fraud. So you see what I'm saying? I think it's a circle that is tightening and it's closing up and it's going to come out. And guys, and I still think that everybody is going to even if it takes years, not just Trump, but every single person involved in this is going to have to pay for this. It's huge. It's a huge conspiracy. Okay. Okay. So this is it. Okay. Okay. Now, okay, so you see what I'm saying? I think this is huge. Okay, so what's going to happen to this investigation? Wow, guys, it's saying it's going to be the last. It shows me this image of a ruin. You go to these buildings, see these images, imagine of Syria images of like burned buildings, and then there's like the last bomb. It's so damaging that it's very, very damaging. Okay, so. Oh, I find it interesting. No, I find this very fascinating, very fascinating. So it's just like it shows, because guys, you remember, and I think this is telling me it's true. Everything is going to come out. It may not come out instantly, especially once Trump leaves. Everything is going to come out. So everything and every person. So think about it. So this is part of it, and it's saying also because the UK and in Europe is tightening up the screws on the Russian mob. Guys, did you see yesterday a Russian guy died in the UK? Do you see they're killing Russians everywhere, like the Putin's people, the ones that they don't like or something, like they don't care. They go every country. Except here thus far, I think, not to the degree that, you know what I mean? So you see what I'm saying? So because they killed their own Russian, you know what I mean? So I feel like, so this is very big, okay? And did you see that Berlin, that the guy killed somebody in Berlin, and they kicked out some diplomats. So I think is the process of start. I mean, let's get real, guys. Okay, I don't mean, I know the Russian people have nothing to do with it who are not in the government, but they act like a terrorist organization. They kill people, outside of their borders. They do all this bullshit. I'm sorry, like it seems very clear to me that what's happening is the nations are going to have to like start looking at them as terrorists, because that's what they're doing everywhere. What makes you say that, Pam? Okay, I'm not gonna do it. I may not hear about it. No, I think I'm just gonna remove it. Okay, it's like, I don't want to hear, like, okay. Guys, you know what? Like, don't. Okay, this is the thing. If you come to here, don't repeat the propaganda. Oh, they're never gonna change. No, they are. I've seen that they're gonna change. Things change. Okay, things change. Nothing stays forever. Okay, so this is it. Like, oh, nobody will gonna know. We're gonna know about everything. Is gonna come out. That's it. Like, don't be the negative person. Like, I mean, I don't know. You could talk about it later, but I don't like it when I see that people are like, no, 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 repeating the negative mentality. I saw AG James yesterday, and you have to see it. I don't accept negative, like, pro. It's not that it's not, whether you're being deliberately pro Trump or not is not the point. The point is, like, you have to believe it's going to happen, because it's going to happen. Because if it doesn't happen, it's going to continue. We don't have a choice. The reality is this: in order for this country to continue, they have to remove Trump, and they have to remove Trump. Trump has to go. We remove, impeach, whatever. And when he goes, we have to find all these people, expose everything, because they're going to continue. If they're not punished, they will do the same thing again. That's why. Okay. So I'm not going to look at it because I have to continue here. Okay. So this is it. Okay. All right. So next. Okay. All right. So now, guys, there's so much. Okay. Now, the other thing that is relevant here, among the hundreds of things, okay, is like, is really, Rudy in the Ukraine. Guys, I have a strong feeling that I really believe that, I really start to believe that Rudy is wired. I don't know why, because it's like, it's unreal that he. Do you really think that he would go there like this? With him having been the head of the SDNY, just going to Ukraine as if nothing. I'm starting to believe that it's difficult. Okay, I don't believe that Rudy. I think he's wired in some way. He's doing. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like, okay. I know, guys. It's like, I'm just. This is the thing. It's like, it's important to not. It's not about pro Trump, or, like I was saying. If the moment you repeat, oh, nothing's gonna happen. Oh, they're gonna come out. You are repeating. You are repeating something that is pro Trump. Wittingly or unwillingly, that's what you're doing. Okay, so. Because think about it. If people in the civil rights era, do you think they're like, oh, I wonder, like, no, nothing's gonna happen. You're part of it. We're all part of it. This is what I learned from Asia James. You are. So the moment you're like, oh, they're gonna win, you might as well just, that's the truth. Okay. So, okay. Anyway, so going back here, guys. Okay. Just, I don't, like I said, sometimes I get distracted, but I think it's important to say these things. Okay. Especially since I saw Asia James. I'm very, very, like, happy like this. Okay, you have to believe that it's going to happen, because this is exactly the what leads to inaction. It's like, oh, we're not going to know anything, nothing's going to happen. Like, well, then you're like helping the other side. Okay, you have to believe and you have to do something. So otherwise, like, might as well not do. Anyway, so continuing here about Rudy. So what's going on with Rudy? What's going on with Rudy? Why did he go to Ukraine now? Guys, I see Rudy with a hanky. He's sweating cold. He's sweating cold. He's really, why are you sweating, Rudy? I do think that he is like, because I think there's something in his phone. I mean, first of all, I do believe that his phone, everything is bugged. Do you think they will let him into Ukraine? Not being, he's being recorded. Okay, obviously, this is obvious. And so over there, okay, but I still think that he has something on his phone that is also recording the conversation he's having. You know what I mean? So everybody is recording him, and I think he knows. He knows. I mean, you have to be really stupid to think that that's not going to happen, especially him, right? So because the case continues, Trump is basically helping Trump commit these crimes again and again and again, and he's worried that he's going to be caught. Like, we've seen The Sopranos, when people, when, like, they know that they're being, like, they could be discovered by them, they're like ratting out, they're like on the other side or stuff like that. You know what I mean? He's like that. He's like, oh my God, they're gonna get me. They're gonna get me. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, so he's afraid. So what is he doing there? Okay, why is it so? Trump asked him to go. Okay, or those people want him to go there to, oh, Ukraine, the problem is them. It's them. It is them. It is them. So why did he go to Ukraine? Manipulation, losing control, justice upside down, interest. Oh, see, I still think that. Okay, guys, I don't know. I mean, I also have to be, I have to. This is what I really believe, but But let's see, maybe I'm wrong. The baby, right? The baby has problems, long-term problems. Letter, letter informations. Supposing deal. See, there's a deal here. Contempt. Wow. Oh. Wow. Wow. So guys, this is very interesting because I think, okay, I could be wrong. I have to, look, this is like manipulation, losing control. And this is, you know what, let me just see this because I think that there's possibility that he okay, I'm just gonna put this up here like this. So this is this is quid pro quo, exposing the theft, and the baby here, Trump manipulating, okay? So manipulating is thing related to the quid pro quo, the money. Now, what is really interesting here, guys, this is a card of the enemy, but it's the enemy in your environment. So who is the enemy? I think that's Rudy. This is a deal. Rudy has a deal, long-term problem, losing control. So in other words, I think there's a possibility that law enforcement pushed him to make some sort of deal. That's what I think that, okay? Like I said, I could be wrong. Because he is presented, who is the, so you see the connection of these are, they happen to be side by side. So this is the enemy in the environment. This is the external enemy. So the enemy in the environment, natural environment, is because the enemy here upside down, exposing the foreign enemy. Okay, so he's playing the role of a person who's on Trump's side, I think, and so the enemy made a deal here to try to get himself out of the long-term problem he's in. And here is contempt, and then a letter, either that he was indicted or that there's, you could also argue that, well, maybe he's trying to get information on Biden, but that's not what I see here. See, manipulation, losing control, because there's justice upside down for him. Okay, so if he wants something, you better, because guys, you see these crime shows, you see the history of how they prosecuted the mob. Once they get you on something, they're like, bitch, you don't have a choice. It's not like you can choose. You have to, like, if you want, a better situation, you can talk to us, you can do this and that. You know what I'm saying? Look at how the case is going in New York, in Southern District. Look at how the case is going. It's awful. It's terrible for him. Terrible. So it's not like he doesn't have the luxury to choose. Don't you think? I think this is possible. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I think. Okay, so you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Does it make sense? I feel like it's okay. So this is why, guys. And there was this other article I didn't talk about because as I was coming in, the Wall Street Journal, who's a kind of a conservative newspaper, like, oh, we try to trace the numbers the Democrats said belong to the White House, and actually it was Madeleine Westerhout. They were sort of saying like the numbers are not legit. And I wrote to the guy. I was like, have you ever thought that the source for these numbers was Rudy Giuliani? Like, how the heck, think about it. I was like, maybe it was Rudy Giuliani who had the number, bitch. Like, think about it. They're like, oh, well, like, because he acts like that constantly, think about it. I'm not saying because, I'm not saying that they didn't get it, you know what I mean? But I feel like, I think it's possible. It's very possible. You know what I mean? That this could have happened. You know what I mean? I'm not saying like, 100% this or that, but see what I'm saying? Like, so is it okay? Is Rudy going to be arrested on the way back? Because that's what it sounds like, right? Is he going to be arrested? Oh, is Rudy going to be arrested when he comes back? What happens when Rudy comes back from Ukraine? Talk. I'm talking. Interesting. Fine. No, interesting. I find interesting. Oh. Oh, this like this. Okay. Oh, oh no, Rudy! There he is. Rudy Giuliani got ready for prison, baby. Rudy Giuliani got ready for prison. It's that time of the year, huh? Criminals go to jail, huh? Too late for you, Rudy. Now it's time for jail, huh? SDNY, huh? Got Rudy Giuliani. As soon as they got back, he was arrested, huh? Say goodbye, Rudy Giuliani. Prison jail. Oh, look how interesting, guys. I find it very interesting. Very interesting for me. Now I find. Ooh. So, oh my, I love it. Oh no. Oh my God! Look, guys, did you see the prison card? That now this is what I think. So I have to tell the card is also. Let me show. Let's see here, guys, and you know what it's saying here also. And like I said, this sounds so crazy, but that's what it's saying. Okay, but you know what it is, guys. It's very interesting. It's telling me that Rudy knows he's going to be arrested. He was told because it's part of the game. I think he's for a while at least he's been wearing wires and he's no and what is I have to tell you the cards a little bit later just now, but the cards seem to suggest that then the whole scheme is going to be exposed once he's arrested. It's going to show that he's been collaborating or he's there's something here. Have you noticed, for example, how Lev hasn't said anything about Rudy? He's after Devin Nunes and Trump. Have you noticed? I don't think it can be a coincidence. You know what I mean? I don't think he cares about Lev doesn't care about taking down Rudy. He cares about. I mean, it makes sense because Rudy is not in the government, but still, you see what I'm saying? It's like, okay, so just wanted to show. So what happens? Okay, what happens here? Okay, so here we have illusion or lie. Okay, talking. And here we have, this was what was it? I think it was like this. I think it was like this, guys. You know what? Honestly, I think it was upside down. It doesn't necessarily matter too much. But so the wait is over and there's prison. So there's illusion here, okay? Or lies, talking lies is over. Prison comes. And this is the swords upside down. Something swift, older man. And this is the kind of hustling situation and the deal. Okay, so think okay, so then what do we have here? Strength is recognized. Okay, Rudy's strength is recognized, and it's very upsetting because it exposes the truth. Okay, so you see what I'm saying? So it's very possible that when Rudy is arrested, I do think it's possible he's arrested, that this whole thing, see, the arrest exposes the deal. There was some sort of deal, and I do not think that is about Ukraine. The deal, I believe, it could be very connected to the feds. Okay, it could also be about the deal, but we already know about the deal. There's no change in the deal. The deal is the same, hasn't changed. But you see what I'm saying? So okay, so how's Trump gonna feel about Rudy? Okay, so is how do we even ask this question? Right? Doesn't make sense. I'm trying to think, guys. Okay, so how are we gonna ask? So doesn't okay? Is Trump gonna be surprised by whatever comes out in the Rudy indictment? Because that how when people read the indictment, they say, "Oh, it looks like he's collaborating." They say in the indictment, such and such is collaborating or not, or he's like, they could tell. So is this going to become public in the Rudy indictment that he's collaborating? Oh, find it very interesting. That is very interesting. Okay, so. Oh, look, the law enforcement, okay. White House upside down again. Oh no, guys, love it. Look, our favorite card, smoking gun evidence. That's right. Oh, look, this is a fake rich person. Okay, so theft. Okay, so in the White House right here. Okay, so I think the stars were the stars getting what we want to protect her. Has the smoking gun evidence. Okay, so what is it? Just one more here. Okay, yeah. So, okay, guys. So I think that there is something here where there is some sort of evidence of payments. Okay, as we know, Rudy got payments from those oligarchs, and the sun is upside down. So it's not good for the White. This is the house, the White House, the military, law enforcement exposes the connection to some sort of oligarch or that his money is fake, and then we have the debts here, news, the White House upside down, and theft. So I do think it's possible, okay, that Rudy has this information and that he's been, because I see him, guys. He's very uncomfortable over there. He's more uncomfortable not because of what he's doing, but because he's doing a double game. He's doing the double game of like working for both. You know what I mean? Or like he's being recorded. Okay. Oh my God. So you see what I'm saying? So I think he was told he was gonna be arrested on his way back, get ready, and everything like that. I think they're gonna put him in some sort of witness protection program. I don't know, he has to go to jail still. He's done a lot, but I think because guys, out of every person out there, he knows because he was the one who architected the arrest of all the Italian mob people. He knows exactly how this works. Okay, so he knows exactly how this works. So it's not as if, you know what I mean. So if he's not thinking that people aren't recording him. He's completely lost his marbles 100%. I don't, because he's not Trump. This is the thing. He was in the law enforcement. He knows exactly how these things work. Okay, so this is it. Okay, so oh my God. Okay, so this is big. Okay, and that's another thing that's a big hit for Trump. He sees this. Okay, so then, guys, oh my God. Okay, did you see there's still money missing? I saw the air show. That was, Rachel, feel free to go, but I just want to just, did you see there's still money missing? They still haven't given 30 something $million is supposed to go to Ukraine. It still doesn't, it's like unreal. It's unreal. It's unreal. Okay. Oh my God. So okay, what is up with that? Okay, so Trump, guys, what I think. Okay, this is the thing. I was asking myself, is Putin, because Putin must really be putting a threat on him. Okay, because you know what it is. Like, think about it. Like, if you do this, bitch, I'm gonna give out information. Okay, if you do this, if you let them get the money, he's trying to stop who. Okay, they're trying to stop this. Like, no matter what, they're still doing it. Because they're like, oh, but he didn't stop. Also, absence, right? White House, secret stuff. Oh my God, look, shady. I think it's like they're trying to do everything they can because they work for they want lies. That's right, the lies, the Kool-Aid, the foreign power, That's it. They're trying to like shady transfer of money. I think it's even Oh my God. You know what I think they could have transferred? Oh my God, you know what I see here? This would be a huge thing. I think they could have transferred the money somewhere else, pocketed the money themselves. Those kinds of things. Like the money never shows up. Yeah, who has the money? Guys, I seriously, okay, I'm not kidding. I seriously believe that there was like one of those shell companies. They sent the money to a shell company. They're like, oh, it's my friend. I can send some of it for him. No, keep a cut for me. Keep a cut for me. Yeah. So he's okay. Has the money been? I think it has been sent, but it got lost on the way. Oh, yeah. Oh, defeat, not giving up, angry. Oh, is that Jared? Somebody, no, somebody. I don't know him. I don't know him. Winning, success. Oh, worry. Okay. Who has the money? Where's the money? Oh, look, figuring out the money. Where's the money? Oh, I find money today. This is people, guys. I think it was one of those. I feel like somebody in that office, budget office, knows. Okay, because they are. I don't know who exactly how the money is transferred. How does the money go from one country to another? It's a complicated issue. Okay, secret money. Really find it interesting. Very interesting. Exposed. Oh yeah. So guys, okay. Swear to God. Okay. Secret money is exposed. So there was a cut. You know what? I think it's even possible that we're going to find out that there's a, there's like for all the money the White House is supposed to send to whatever country, they always have like a second, some fake company that takes a cut out of it. I believe, don't you think it's very mob? Yeah. Yeah. Is that right? That's like exactly lost. That's what I'm saying. The money, right? They said it never arrived. That's how they said it. So I think that it went to a shadow company, whatever, a shell company, and it's like, because I see a guy, maybe even Ukrainian, but belonging to the Russian mob or something like that. They're like, we want all the treasury money that goes to budget that goes abroad. We want a cut of it. Like that's how they do in Brazil. To be, I know, very corrupt countries. It's always like that. If you people in Brazil who are rich, they usually are connected to the government because that's how they can get access to like gigantic amounts of money. That's corruption. Like that's why. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah. So does Rudy know? But guys, but the thing is, like, Rudy is really not responsible. Like Rudy's responsible to many things, but he's not responsible for that's the government's job. Like obviously, right? Like to transfer like budget money. So I get, who I think knows is Mulvaney. I have friend Mulvaney. Yeah, I have friend. Nobody's gonna, don't worry about it. Nobody's gonna look. I don't know. Yeah, I think they sent it. They added, like, instead of sending it to one person, they sent it to another over there. Okay, in Ukraine, went to the mob. Yeah, I went to mob. I owe mob, so I pay mob. That's how it works. They work for me. I work for them. That's how it works. Following, I work for mob. I do crimes. I do crimes. Oh my God, guys, can you believe it's like the more you know what it is like exhausting because the more you look, the more crimes exist. Oh my God. Oh my God, I can't even. Okay, so okay. Wow. Okay. Oh, the other thing, guys, those shady. I mean, this is a whole other story for next time. Now, the other thing I want to look at just before we go, is just a quick question. Okay, it's a quick question about um. Oh, the House is started to write articles of impeachment. So the thing that I have doubts about is that I always thought that the Democrats, and feel free to go. Okay, I know Rachel's now, but I always thought Democrats, it should wait. Okay, going fast is not a good thing. But why are they doing the slow thing? I need to understand. Okay, why do they want to go fast? Why do they want to go fast? Yeah, because this is what I'm a little bit confused about. Like it would be makes more sense if is this true? What the hell? Because you see what I'm saying? I don't want it to go to Senate right away. It seems like it would not be a good thing because they would turn. Okay. So why are they saying this? Because they want to have other hearings. I think the Democrats are afraid that it's gonna be the attention span is small. Okay, so but why? You know what I see this image I don't quite understand. It's like a comet, like a thing that has fire and a comet coming. Something big is gonna hit. And it's a sense of it's about momentum, I guess. That's my sense. But do they know? Let me just see cards, okay, if you don't mind. Okay, so why are they have they said that they're gonna go fast? Oh, oh my God, fool. Oh yeah, a mistake. Interesting. This is the finances. Interesting. Election. Answer. They have answer. The Russia stuff. Okay. I feel like from what I get here is that Nancy already knows something that we don't know. Crying? Somebody crying, huh? Oh, impeachment. Interesting. See, the crying. They already have meetings about the impeachment. Okay, so there seems to be already a consensus that there is something more. They already know what's coming. They're ahead of us. They're ahead. Transfers, that's right. Messenger. Yeah, I think, oh, guys, you know who I see? Oh my God, this is amazing. You know who I see? I see the guy. Do you remember this Russian person who they said had defected? Do you remember this story about the guy? This was a while, and everybody forgot about it. I feel like this is some info. They already have a lot more information than we do, and they know that this is gonna. Oh, guys, you know what it's saying? Oh my God, the Republicans. Do you remember this story? Oh, oh. Do you remember this story about the indictments of Republicans, GOP? Do you remember this story? It will be sort of around Christmas, so it makes sense. That makes sense because they want to be finished with this before the story hits, or they want to get a lot of it out because they feel like when the whole thing hits for their, oh my God, guys, there's so much. I can hardly believe. I have a hard time believing it's going to happen because we have spent so much time without action. So wow. Yeah, I trust NASA too. Yeah. So, guys, I want to go. Okay, so tomorrow there's more. I just want to, I know there's Rachel, and I don't want to be too long. And I thought today's topics were very important. Very important conversation today. Very important. No, it was like very big, very big. But there's a lot of questions still, from. So I'll do tomorrow also. Okay, but I feel much better now. We'll have conversations much better because now you know what I mean. I feel much better. Yeah, much better. Okay, so I'm gonna go. Alrighty. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go and I'll talk to you soon. Okay. Talk to you tomorrow. All right. All right. Okay. Oh my God. Okay.